start shooting. Alright, we're pulling up, getting ready to make a set. I'm going to fill y'all in on the plan so y'all will kind of be able to follow along with what we're doing. Clayton's going to be on the gun, Clayton Ashcraft. Gather up our collars. Turn around here and I'll show y'all the setup, or what we're planning on doing. Alright, if you look back down this road, holding my head, that's the direction we're going to walk in. The wind's actually going to be at our back walking in. Come in, there's a highway a couple hundred yards back there. We're going to walk on down this road about a quarter, and it's going to tee into a creek bottom. And remember, I said that wind's going to be at our back walking in. When we get to that creek bottom, those coyotes were back to the south of there. So we're going to have a crosswind. We're going to take a left in that creek bottom. That'll put the wind at a crosswind setup. There's a thicket on this side of the creek bottom and another thicket just like this, just pine plantation, briars and bullshit underneath on both sides of that creek bottom. So them coyotes will probably be in the thicket, and we'll try to call them out into that creek bottom. Two groups. Alright, we got two split groups answering us. We're going to make a quick little position change because these coyotes are hard out to our left. Part of them are kind of back over our shoulder, and part of them, some of them there, scattered all the way back around to there. So we're going to position change just a little bit right quick before something shows up. Let's just try to get spun around. Alright, we just spun around, still in the same spot. There's that edge. That coyote's howling there. Back around to about right there. We had the call sitting out in front of Clayton out there about 20 yards. I moved it back here behind us about 20 or 30 yards. Try to pull these coyotes out of this edge across this bottom. Those coyotes are straight through there. The main group. Start shooting.
Smoked that tree.
Huh?
Got two of them. I hit that tree on the second shot.
Did you get 2 of them? How many was there?
I know 4, maybe 5.
One sucker's run us over now. They was liking them MFK sounds. Male coyote. Clayton dragging that other coyote up now. While he's dragging up, go ahead and start saving time. We got more coyotes to kill. I'm gonna show y'all some of the sounds we were using. At last, this thing will focus on it. I think y'all can see that right there. That MFK puppy yip howls. That is a killer sound for locating and calling in. It's just a group of 3 pups yip howling. Used that sound last year and this year. They've killed a pile of coyotes in it, off of it, and you see those come hard charging in. The other sounds, we just stayed in my vocals library this morning. The first sound that they answered, of course, MFK Smooth Talker. Followed that with, this is a brand new sound. Yesterday was the first day we used it, killed with it. And then this morning is what they answered. Get that to focus so y'all can see it. MFK Boone Lonely Howls. That was that first set of howls that I answered the diaphragm howls with. They lit up out there, had a group, and then of course split coyotes too. Let me get this camera kind of on the coyotes and back up here and finish telling y'all what the deal is. So anyway, yeah, we started with diaphragm howls. Followed that with the Boone Lonely Howls. They lit up. We made a quick position change since the coyotes wasn't, when I located last night, they were on down this creek channel, probably another 150 yards is what my map showed. When we howled this morning, they was actually straight out here in this thicket. They'd moved out here in this thicket. And we had the group howl straight over our shoulder here. And then we had a single or 2 scattered back to the left. We were facing down this creek channel, so we just made a quick position change. We had a crosswind coming like this when we sat down because we were facing up and down this creek channel planning to pull them down it. Crosswind setup, so I put the call out here on this edge with anticipation of them coyotes coming below the call downwind. Well, when they howled out here, you know, upwind of the call, we just spun around, faced that way. I run out there and grabbed the call off camera, backed it up, and it's sitting about 15-20 yards from us, kind of over our shoulder and behind our setup, behind the camera there. And what that was to do was to go ahead and pull those coyotes out of the edge, and then we had a wind in our face set up for where the coyotes was, blowing right back out over us. Put the call deeper so they would have to make a loop, come all the way past us to get downwind of the call. That was the idea behind the setup and the position of the call. Sat down, I ran, I was going to try to pull one of these singles off and then move closer to that group. I didn't know if they would come that distance or not. And so I went into MFK Fawn Distress, and it didn't holler but 4 or 5 times. And the group of coyotes went to howling again out there on their own. And so I shut the fawn down and just went straight back to vocals. I answered their group howl with pup yip howls, and they run us over. Get any of the sounds, diaphragms, sounds for the Foxpros, the fully loaded Foxpros, all that stuff, you can find it on the website. The Apex shells. Everybody wants to know what we're shooting. 3-inch number 2 Apex is what we're shooting. But you can find all that stuff on the website, mfkgamecalls.com. If you want to see more killing, how we do it, the sounds used, all that kind of stuff, just keep watching this channel. It's the one you're watching right now, MFK Game Calls on YouTube. Appreciate y'all watching. We got more located. We're supposed to go kill them now. Stay tuned. Good shooting, man. You're on a roll. We done started stacking them up.
Yeah.